It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of Java or espresso. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Tina Valentina is the host, you see. She's as classy as she can be. The co-host Greg has a lot to say. Well, he wouldn't have it any other way. Grab a cup of coffee or espresso with the Long Island Breakfast Club show. I say rise and shine, get up and go. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Grab a cup of coffee or espresso with the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Another cup of Java or espresso. Another cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club show.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday, because we're always here on a Thursday, April 18th. Very happy to be with some wonderful working women today. On my right, I have this wonderful lady, Victoria Ojeda. Did I say that right?
Yep, Ojeda.
She's from the Nassau County Police. She's a police officer, and she is also the president of the Hispanic Society. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
On my left, I have my wonderful May Kane, who is Miss New York Senior America, and also has her own company that we're going to be talking about all the things she does on Long Island. And for years, Anita Starlight, who is a singer, a performer, a comedian, and she has supported the Breakfast Club for years. And we met in a bar, a Casariano restaurant.
Who would have thought?
Yes. So welcome to everybody. It's a great time to have you here. The first thing we do is we talk about the National Day. Today is National Week of Conversation.
Oh,
And what do you do on that? You talk to people, but you talk to people that you need to be rekindled with. Or maybe you had a little something that didn't go right. Or maybe they need some attention. And that's what you do on National Week of Conversation. It's also National High Five Day. High five. And that you want everyone that you know to realize how important you think they are. And lastly, National Exercise Day.
Nice.
So think about those 3 days today and do
Paid to
something.
get out of the car.
Yeah, well, trust me.
Does that count?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm happy to be here at Strong Island Entertainment. As you can see, it's a great venue. Tell your friends about it. And I'm going to start out with this lovely lady. I love red and black.
Thank you.
Normally I do wear it. We would have
We have the
matched.
same team.
But we
look
all
at that.
kind of matched
The red
today.
and black team.
Us too,
Nice.
red and black. That's karma.
Oh,
So
I got
let's
better
talk
coffee.
about the Dream Prom event that's
Okay.
coming up on Saturday, right?
So Saturday is the Prom Boutique event run by the fraternal organizations of the Nassau County Police Department. So it was put together 6 years ago by us. We were doing it, the Hispanic Society, the Women's Association, the Guardians Association, and we teamed up later on with the Long Island Volunteer Center.
Which I know them very well. I worked this project for 3
right?
years.
So this year is the first year that we have taken over completely of all the responsibilities. But the volunteers are a combination of the Long Island Volunteer Center and the members of the Nassau County Police Department.
Okay. Well, let's drink to that.
Cheers.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you for doing that. Because
Very
I
nice.
know how much
Lovely.
work is involved. Trust me. So salute to
Thank you.
all the people in the office that are helping you. I know you have a great team there.
So we have over 120 volunteers over the course of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tomorrow, Friday, is Friday will be our setup day. We start at 12 noon. And we transform the Nassau County Center for Training and Intelligence into a complete prom boutique. We have a DJ.
It's going to be someday.
Ooh, a DJ.
Yep.
Maybe I'll go.
Yes, now I've been there.
Great.
I think we have,
thinking I can go
Yep.
I think we have a slide that we could put up
Yeah.
about the day.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, when I went there for the first time, I couldn't find it.
Oh, yes.
It's very hard to find this
It's on
place.
Google now. It's
Yeah.
on Google now.
It
So
took me like so many drives around, and there we are. The 6th annual prom
Yep.
boutique, April 20th, 9 to 3. Beautiful clothes. Who's the DJ? Do you know?
So our DJ is DJ Ray. He's volunteering his time and services for the entire event. We have a photo booth who's also Soulful Art, who is volunteering his time and services.
volunteering.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have one of our Nassau County employees, our intel analyst, who also has her own balloon business, and she donated a whole archway so that when the students come,
That's beautiful.
so they are walking into what is normally our gymnasium in the center, and basically it's going to be transformed into a complete boutique for prom. Shoes, accessories,
great.
dresses, suits. We have everything.
I actually donated quite a bit of jewelry that someone had given me
Excellent.
last year.
Appreciate
So
it.
hopefully somebody might be wearing one of those
Yes,
dresses.
excellent.
Also, I wanted to thank Tracy KB, who's here in the audience. She's gorgeous. My goodness.
Yeah,
Dressed to
baby.
the nines, really. And we were able to take some pictures, which was nice. So I also see you have a media advisory out. You have some media coming.
Okay.
Yeah, says that
Usually,
they have
yes.
to be there for an hour before or something.
So what we like to do is give these students, because they are
The
coming.
glamour, right?
Well, we like to give the students their privacy. So media comes usually right before the students arrive. So they'll be able to see
Oh,
the entire
setup.
setup. Everything is set up. Everybody's ready to go. Everybody has a station, the dresses, suits, wherever they're assigned for the couple of hours, and just so that the media can send out what the environment that we give to them.
Oh,
So.
it's going to be great.
Like
I
it's
know that.
preparing for prom,
is
so we give them a
nice.
prom
That is
environment.
Yeah, it is. And you look like you're already dressed for the
Oh,
day.
thanks.
Where did you get these earrings? Look at these earrings.
I know. I
So
love them.
these are handmade from an artisan in California. I forget who. I'm sorry, but they basically just do Mexican indigenous art as jewelry.
Whoa. How about a sugar baby? We always eat on
I'm
the show.
good, thank you.
Girls, you want a sugar baby?
No, I'm gonna
No
pass
sugar
on that.
babies?
Thank
Doesn't
you.
everybody want a sugar
We
baby?
are
I
sugar
am
babies.
a sugar baby.
We are sugar babies. Come on.
I was gonna say I'm sweet enough.
Listen, for a very long time, I used to have a box on my desk that said, I want to be a sugar
No,
baby.
you want to? Okay.
I don't anymore. I met a great Irishman, and we were dating 3 years.
Oh.
But again, I used to have that sign on the wall, and that stuff means a lot. That karma,
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
telling you. So
Does that emblem stand for anything in particular?
It's actually an orchid. It's a
Oh.
symbol for an orchid.
the earrings, really,
Wow.
doesn't look like an orchid.
Yeah, it's from their hieroglyphs.
Yeah.
Mexican
okay.
indigenous hieroglyphs, so it's a representation of an orchid.
Very nice. I even love your eyebrows. Who
Okay.
does your eyebrows? Look at your eyebrows. They're perfect.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Really?
Those are my eyebrows.
Yeah, but she did some kind of special thing.
Those are
on it.
makeup.
Yeah, it looks good.
Makeup.
Looks good. So how long are you with the police department?
I just I'm just about touching my 17th year.
Whoa!
Thank you for your
Thank
service.
Three
you.
more. It's the
Yeah.
big 2-0,
Love
baby.
the blue.
Yep.
Love the
Now,
blue.
are you single, married, or children?
I have a fiance.
Nice.
Yes. So he's retired law enforcement as well, and my stepson will very soon be on the Nassau County Police Department as well.
Ooh, all in the
My
family.
birthday. Very nice.
It's all in the
Very
family,
proud.
I'm
baby.
so proud of
I
him.
am very proud.
Very,
very
very
nice.
nice. Well, your commissioner, he was on the show once with one of your police officers.
Okay.
And it was quite a show because the police officer that came on actually rescued me. I couldn't get up. I was in the Roosevelt Field Mall.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I fell. And he picked me up and he took me to my car and practically took me home.
Nice.
Oh my
And that was the
goodness.
last time your commissioner was on with Sergeant.
Okay.
So we enjoyed it very much, and so when we had this opportunity, we definitely wanted to go.
Well, thank you so much.
And I think this prom day is wonderful. The kids are gonna love it.
Yep.
Have you ever been to one or done
prom?
one? Yeah, no, the prom. I know
no.
you've been to a prom. You look gorgeous. Are you kidding? No, the prom day for the kids.
No, but I'm
It's
very
fabulous.
interested
No.
in attending or helping out in future years.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
next
I have
year.
plenty of dress donations that I want to do.
Yo, I
but-
can imagine.
But definitely,
You're with the-
I love
Yeah.
helping young women.
We
It's
could
just so-
definitely
It's just so
fi-
important, empowering, and men too. I'm sure you
Yep.
have stuff, but
We have 350 young high school students coming that signed up, but we opened it up to walk-ins as well
That's
in case they had any reservation about whether or not they were able to make it or last minute or commitments. It's open to any high schooler who has ID.
That's wonderful. Because some of the kids, I think, in the end, may be afraid, maybe just self-conscious.
Right.
I mean, even the bigger girls, as
Right.
a BBW, you know what that is, right? It's hard to go shopping and
wouldn't
get
know.
kind of ridiculed sometimes by these bridal shops.
Right. Well, yep.
So I get it, and that's why I also write for Bold Magazine if you ever want to write.
Okay. Awesome.
And since all this is out in the open, it's so much better for
Yeah.
everyone.
yeah.
So I think what you're doing is great.
Thank you so much.
We'd like to invite you to come back.
Oh, amazing. Yes, I would love to.
And as you see, you can have any kind of little function here. And a video. Let's say you want to make a video for your future husband.
yeah. Don't watch that
Video we
part.
should talk about. What kind of video should talk?
Hey, she's getting married, But listen, we have a great time. Please share with your officers.
I will.
Become
I
our
will. Thank you
friends.
so much.
They could follow us, and the show goes right to their phone. Or on Tuesday, you're going to be live on channel 115.
Okay.
Optimum.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
So
for
again,
having
tell
me.
them what to do, where to go.
So it's this Saturday, 9 to 3 p.m. in the Nassau County Center for Training and Intelligence. That's One Law Enforcement Way in Garden City. So there's no sign up necessary, but high school ID is a requirement because we do need to have people sign in because it is a police department
Sure, it is
building.
great facility. All those statues of all the policemen.
Oh,
It's unbelievable.
wow.
They're so true. Like, I love the building.
It's beautiful.
I
It
like
really is
anyone
beautiful.
in a uniform.
It's
because it's
beautiful.
under. But that's great. Now,
you
can
so much.
mothers come?
Yeah, so we have no problem as long as everybody has ID. But the only recipients of our prom wear would be the students.
Of
Yes.
course,
Yes. Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
But absolutely, we actually have groups of students that are coming with guidance counselors, so
Oh.
they'll have chaperones that way. But yeah, last year we had plenty of parents come and help their child
Get ready.
get
right?
ready. Mm-hmm.
And mirrors everywhere.
Mirrors everywhere.
I know. I do remember
Mirrors
that.
everywhere.
Yeah. And I think you even have little coffee and stuff. But you did last year. I don't know
We
if you-
yes, we actually feed the volunteers because
lot of
they're
work.
starting at 7 in the morning and they're working till about 9 o'clock at night. So we want to keep them coming back. So how you
Oh,
keep
yeah.
people coming back?
Yes.
You feed
Feed
them.
them.
Exactly. Well, it was definitely a pleasure. I want to give you
Thank
the
you so
really
much.
yours all.
Appreciate it.
Keep in touch with us,
I
all
will.
right?
Thank
and,
you.
watch the show,
I
7
will.
o'clock
I'll
live.
send it out.
All right.
I'm gonna go do police work now.
All right.
Have a
Say
good
hi.
day.
Thank
Say hi to
you.
the sergeant
Thank
for
you.
me
God
and
bless
the
and be
commissioner.
safe.
Yes, yes.
Take
Be
care.
safe. Thank
Be
you.
safe out there.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
girls. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
What
Thank you,
a great
officers.
bunch of
Wow.
ladies, right?
Right.
I'm telling you, this prom thing is big now.
Wow.
Incredible.
It really
Yeah.
is.
You know, just taking the time and, to collect all that and give that back to the community and the girls. There's so many that need it. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
it's
because
just-
they're
it's
so
amazing.
expensive.
Fabulous.
Yeah, so now this is my other friend here. She's being my co-host today, May Kane.
Yeah,
A
I'm
very
so
nice
excited to
lady
be
who
here.
showed up so quickly and traveled, 60 miles? How many miles did you
I don't
travel?
know, but it's out. I'm out there, out east.
I
We
know. Well,
traveled
I
at
go as
Up by
far
the farms, they call
I
it.
go as far as Port Jeff.
Okay, I'm past that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
But
Port
I
Jeff,
love
then
Port-
you stop. That's it.
Well, when I go further, but Port Jeff Station is where my best friend lives. Who this
Oh,
is?
okay.
That's what this book is about. Me and my best friend. We've been friends since we're children.
Oh my goodness, how cool is that?
And
Yeah.
what is it, like your story of friendship?
It's Our Love and Friendship. It's called about another little girl that came into our life, because she was very sick for a few years.
Aw.
It's a great book. I'm going to give you one to take.
How long
yeah.
have you been friends?
We've been friends since 6th grade and no, 2nd grade.
Oh,
Communion.
Wow.
Wow.
Communion, yes.
That's that's a lifetime. They
And
say
even
that.
now, we're both having issues the same, legs, knees, whatever. It's
Is
weird.
she on Long Island?
She's in Port Jeff Station. So.
Oh, that's your friend.
yeah,
but
that's
when
how
I
you
used to go see her, I took the train and the bus. Now I grew up, I drive.
Yeah.
Wow.
So heads up to
Golly.
my girlfriend Jerry. She's a doll. So May, you do so much. You're a nurse. You're a health coach. You're a CEO of your company, which is called what?
Amazing Midlife and Beyond.
Amazing. That's a nice title.
I like
I
that.
kinda use my
And
name
you're
in
the
it. People
queen
thought I
of
spelled it wrong.
networking, and you
Yeah.
love fashion, glam, and sparkles.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your. First of all, when did you become Miss New York Senior America?
So it will be a year this May, which is really
It went fast.
Went so
Yeah,
fast. It
wow.
went so fast. I never did a pageant in my life. It went so fast. It was an incredible year. It was a lot to do with community work
Yeah, which
and
is great.
discrediting ageism. You know, I had never done a pageant, and just kind of getting in that comfort zone, right? As we kind
They
of like
say
in that
get out of-
transitional.
Get
whatever.
out of your comfort zone,
Yeah.
and shit will happen.
And that's what happened. I got out of it because I was getting a little like, what's the next, step? So at 65, I was like, well, and let me tell you, it was a learning, opening experience. I encourage every woman.
Did you
To
have
do
to
it.
be talked into doing it? Because
Yes.
I was asked once.
Yes.
And I'm like, no.
I
no,
had
no.
to be. I was really twisted. To go in.
I'd
I
rather
kept
have
saying,
Susan do it because
Yeah.
she'd be a better candidate. She's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Susan works
And you-
behind the scenes, everybody, and she makes these beautiful displays
And
for
you
us.
are just as gorgeous.
Thank
And
you.
Beauty
Yes.
comes from here.
Oh.
It comes from, especially
please.
as we get older, and I think that's what Senior America's about. You hit the age of 60 and you realize beauty really comes from within. And
Right.
you give back to so many people. and
Well,
that's
we all
part of
do.
it.
I think
But
we all
yeah.
do together.
Yeah. And I think
Everyone
that's
has
part
a
of it.
mission,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it is what it is. But what is this? First of all, when is the pageant? Because I
So the
think we're going to go.
pageant, the pageant is coming. It is May 5th.
I think
right
Bobby
here,
has a-
Sunday.
a
It's like
a
in
slide
2
for us.
weeks. And
There it is.
yeah.
Where do
And
they hold it?
They're holding it at the Merrick Theater this year. It
Oh.
does rotate around. It's only, a little donation to go to it. And then following, there is a gala dinner, dance for the celebration of the new queen.
And it's
as
right
we
here in
pass-
Oceanside. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
past the
wow.
new, the baton or the brand new crown. We get to keep our crown.
So
always,
no
but-
throwing of the crown like they
No,
did in that movie when they had a crash.
No,
right?
no, oh my God, I would
They had
never
the
throw it in.
bomb.
It's a treasure for mine
Yeah.
forever.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Well, it's a big crown.
Yeah, it
Huge.
is. It is. It's beautiful.
So anybody, you just sign up for the tickets? And
yeah, just go online, sign up for the tickets. You can mail it in. You could even give a call, and you could even, text me or get in
Okay.
touch with. You can
All
do
right,
that.
maybe we'll go.
Yeah.
Anita, it looks like it might be fun to work.
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
You could
And
be in it.
you know what? The
You're
talent.
gorgeous.
The talent. It's also the talent. I have to
Yeah.
tell you.
You have
Yeah.
to sing,
It's-
dance.
Well, that's kind of a joke about that. I don't mean to be. Yes, you have to have some talent. But when I originally did the pageant, they told me that I could do my montage of all my community service work. Go to Ethiopia and a lot of different countries and my
Oh, we'll make it
nursing.
like a little
wow.
play out
So
of it.
I thought I could, do that. And then, God bless Marlene Schus, who's no longer with us.
Yeah, I
is the
knew
state-
her well.
Yeah, who's the state director, suddenly had passed. Said, oh, no, I forgot. You can't do that. We don't have the video. So I said, oh, well, you don't want me to sing because I got no voice. None. Okay. And I don't play an instrument. So I'm like, well, I'm going to become a dancer. And I did.
You did?
I did, yeah.
What'd you dance? What kind of a dance?
I danced to a song, country western. I
Oh.
did country western, but it was a little wild. And the name of the song is "Pour Me," and it's "Pour Me a Shot of Tequila." So it's a little wild.
Oh, did you wear a cowboy
yeah.
hat?
I did.
And the boots and the works. There
Oh, ooh, look at that. Oh,
I like
yeah.
the boots.
I like those. Those boots are not made for walking.
Yeah.
They're made for looking at, baby.
But the pageantry life is about, they got me to love glitz, sparkle, and
Oh,
all of
man,
that. So, yeah,
that's
it's fun.
something.
Well, it says here, boots make your toes feel like they're in the country.
Ah.
So you picked a good thing for the country western.
Yeah.
I love
I
this
was
book.
happy.
This is a
Wow.
great book.
Yeah, it was a
Somebody
lot of
gave
fun.
it to me.
And
All
the
right,
women
so
are incredible.
now you have something else coming up. You were talking to me about it, an event coming up.
Yes.
So what is that all about? Mindfulness and feeling
Mindfulness.
good about yourself and all that?
Yeah. So I did for Amazing Midlife and Beyond. I did a women's event in May, which was all about health and wellness, from gut health and hormones, mindset, meditation, learning how to come out and kind of be bold women and brave at this point in our lives. And I've now become a moderator for a new event that's going to be on June 7th at the Oyster Bay Mansion.
Love that place.
It's going to be an amazing brunch with nice little mimosas and stuff.
Oh,
But
of course.
the philosophy and the title is breathe and reset yourself, and that's really what it is, and rise. So it's breathe, reset, rise for your well-being. And the Dr. Kate Truitt, who is just an amazing woman who wrote a book, and her story is incredible.
Really?
She lost her fiance a week before her marriage on respiratory
Oh,
sudden.
jeez.
And she talks about how that trauma and how that stress affects the body and how to get past that. And then we have Roxanne Kafora, who's going to be doing gut health and hormones and
Yeah,
how
I've
that
listened
affects
to her
you.
before, right.
And then we have Catherine Canito, who's going to do
Oh, we know her too. We know
mind and
Catherine
heart
Canadeo.
the mind heart soul connection.
Yes.
She'll be there, and then Evelyn Graber, the cardiologist who's in charge of the women's cats health cat center.
Nice. You have quite a few speakers
Yeah,
already.
it's just the four of them. It's going to be moderated, but it's going to be involved also with a panel so that the attendees can do questions and answers.
Well, when you do another one, think of me. I could do the funny part.
I know. I'm gonna. I told you that. I told you that for
Laughter's
my
good
next
for
one
the
in
soul.
January.
Yeah, let me
Oh
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. And you basically keep yourself busy constantly with this, right? This new business?
Yeah. I'm enjoying putting together events and coordinating them.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You have a team?
I don't.
I
Right now
know.
I'm a solo. But I
It's
do have
hard.
help. But you know what? I love it, and I did a lot of charity events when I was the CEO for a large medical company. So it's been fun. It's good. You learn from it. But
It's
and I
hard,
love that
yeah.
you get that wow factor when you come to our
Well, you
events,
do. And then
know?
after
So,
the fact, you have the phone call the day after. Yeah. What do we do right and what do we do wrong? What worked,
That's
what
right.
didn't?
Oh really?
Oh,
That's
well,
a great idea.
No, you have to, because you evaluate what would I change, what was I missing,
Exactly.
because you have to critique it. That's the only way you improve,
well,
right?
I worked in the media for many years, 20 years, and I used to do these events all over. But that was when I was younger, and I had a team of 10, and it was great. And, then obviously, I can't do that anymore. So I do small events. I find less is more in my business now. And it's better for me, but I still love to go to the big events, and I just go as a guest.
Yeah.
Which is the best. Because I used to be the one, shut the heat, do this.
Yeah,
boy.
make sure
Oh,
we
don't
boy.
like the
Right,
food.
Right.
I need a kosher
Yeah.
meal.
No, I know. I totally get that. And I agree with you. There's the pluses to both of them.
Yes.
So I'm the keynote speaker going on a wellness retreat, actually April 30th,
Where are you going?
to the DR, Dominican Republic, the Sanctuary.
What?
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a 5-day retreat,
You
and we have
travel a
one.
lot.
We have one coming in November in Costa Rica. So those are you
That's
got to get to.
terrific.
You got to get to one of them.
Oh, Diane Curley, who is, I love her to death. I met her, and then she started her show because of my show, and we've been friends forever, and she's all over the place.
Yeah.
And thank you, Diane, for today. She got in touch with you for me.
She did.
At the last
She's my
minute,
soul
we had a
sister.
cancellation.
We travel a lot
I
together.
love her. Oh.
Do a lot of work.
And she wrote 2 books.
She did. And
And I know she's thinking of changing the way she does her show now.
yeah,
So-
it's all part of that evolution of growing, and she kind of pushed me into this arena more
Yeah,
so
I know.
because I'm the
She's-
right behind the scene person. She's
Yeah.
like, no, go out,
Get
just
out
go
there,
out
do
there.
it.
So, like I said,
for you.
the soul sister. Yeah.
And look at what a busy life you had.
oh yeah,
You really could talk to her about this. Really, she should go in next year.
yeah.
You should go.
I'm telling you.
You should
see,
do it.
It really is, and the women that
Next
are
year.
involved in it. It's not so much even so. Every contestant, no matter what, winner, and I say every contestant.
People are so nice.
Everybody is a queen. These women, we have a woman attending from Jersey who was in New York, who's 104 years old. 104.
Oh my
and
God.
she is coming. We have a woman who was a Holocaust survivor. She'll be there. So there are so many people that are in this group, the Cameo Sister Club, afterwards, that stay together,
Yeah,
meet
it's like-
monthly,
just
and
like
do
a
things.
club,
It's
yeah.
like a club, but they're all energetic. They sing. There's the stepper group. And I'm, very grateful. I had great coaches. I never did this before. So previous queens, which was, CJ Marie and Jane Rubenstein and Ginny Werner, they coached me and tried to help me, and they do that to each person. So it's not like you're just left out there,
Oh, yeah.
And I really think that every woman should experience it. And after doing it, and let me tell you, at first I was like, the pageant life, you think it's very different. It's so different. It's uplifting. The women are inspiring, and they're fun.
Oh,
they're
that's
fun.
nice. Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're living life.
We're gonna push.
Fun
We're gonna
counts.
push Anita to do
I
it.
know. I got people in the audience here.
Yeah,
I'm trying
maybe
to I'm
Susan, too.
looking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they got to be able
It's
to
an
do it.
experience. It really
It
is.
really is, and I'm blessed that I
And we
have it.
have
What a
2
gift.
women in our club that were in it. Their names are not coming to me quickly. They're singers. And another one was in a pageant, and she wrote a book about it. She's been before you, like years before.
Okay.
And we have about 2 or 4 women that have been involved in it. That's how I knew Eileen Schiff.
Oh.
Yeah, and she was a great lady. Great
Maureen,
lady.
she
Yes.
just, she really.
She
She will be
lived it
messed,
till
but we're
she lived
determined
it till
to
the
live.
last day she lived.
Oh my God.
The pageant.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah. it
Yeah,
was
and she only
stunning, so-
recently passed, so.
Yeah. So,
Eileen, we're thinking about you, and we think you were the greatest. So people can register for this online. They can
Yes.
go to what's your website for this?
well, you can go to the Miss Senior New York on Facebook. And the website, I think, is on there too. The .org. Oh my gosh, you know me.
Well, they
I'm
could
so-
just
yeah,
Google.
New York Senior America.org. Yeah.
And then let's talk about the mothers of Blue Star. They were on about 3 months ago.
Yes.
Blue Star mothers.
Yeah,
They're
so-
great ladies.
Yeah, they're wonderful. I mean, that's another thing. So I am the treasurer currently, right? To the Blue Star Mothers of America of Suffolk County. And Rosemary Klupel is the new president who took over in September. And we are so excited, and we have such a great board that she's put together an event on April 27th, which is the next set. It's free at Farmingdale College.
Really?
Yep, free event for all veterans. Ed Romaine will be there. The Nassau County executive will be there.
Yes.
It's not a political thing. All of the veterans societies will be there. The director of operations, and it's basically to bring awareness of what we still need to work on
Yeah.
to help the veterans, because we have some weaknesses here. We have a very large population
I know.
of veterans here, and we want to be able to take those that are coming out of the service into that transitional period
yeah.
and give them support. They still, unfortunately, there's still a very high suicide rate. Very difficult time for transitioning back into the work life, and they need help.
Those women are so supportive of each other. Are they still making those great pocketbooks?
We're not making pocketbooks, but we're collecting, and if anyone does come to the event, anything, because we do send out care packages. We're sending them out in May for those that are serving right now overseas, and right now we have some crazy chaos
Okay.
going on. But we send out packages of that twice a year, and we have a group going out in May. So anyone who wants to bring, again, on that Facebook page, it's Suffolk County Families of Long Island for that.
Yes.
And the Blue Stars, you can also look at that website.
I have
Mom.
2 of those stars they gave me.
Oh.
Yeah, I have 2. It was very
Yeah.
nice. I liked having them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put them in my drawer next to some other things of my husband's ashes on the shelf, and the 2 Blue Stars are next
Oh,
to it.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I tell you, those ash containers, if you expend a lot of money on them, they're like a piece of furniture. Very, very nice. I'm just glad that I got the nice one.
Yeah.
And I had the big one, but then my daughter took the big one, and I have the little one now. So, but it's very nice. All this charity, community. I don't even say charity. The community development of all the people that help each other are the greatest.
Yeah, I think, we forget, sometimes we get caught up in all of the things that are wrong and whatever, but really Long Islanders, when it comes, right, with just the prom, how many, more dresses
yeah,
than ever.
look at that.
And
Oh
and
my
the Blue
gosh.
Star, mothers of, and the Gold Star, moms of, Suffolk and even Nassau County, on Long Island. really
Bridge
bring
together.
awareness, and then Senior America representing, seniors
Yes.
and all that they do in the community. Because with Senior America, Jane Williamson, who also has something, it's called Have Heart, which is honor a veteran every day. That's what
Which
they
is
have.
very nice.
Yeah,
That's
so
nice.
that's part. So we kind of now it's collaborating somehow now
Yes.
together, and they'll be at the event to
Wow.
give out a free raffle to all
Next
our
year,
veterans.
we're thinking of maybe, I'm not sure, doing a senior prom where seniors come with their extended others or husbands and giving them a prom.
That's a
And
good
then
idea.
maybe Anita will be the singer.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear her sing
she's
now that
gonna-
I've heard.
Yeah, she's great.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's
Have
one
me
of the
laughing
things
with
we're
that.
thinking of, and we're also thinking of maybe doing a tea brunch or something like that.
Oh, that'd be
Small. Not, I don't want 500 people.
Yeah.
Because then
Yeah.
I'll be crazy.
Calmy, I'll help you. I'll be
Okay.
part of your team. How's that?
Okay, that sounds great. Well, Anita's always there for us. So, Anita,
love
we've
you,
been
Nat.
coming to watch you
Yeah.
for so many years. We met in Casariano Restaurant, which
Yeah.
is delicious. It's on Jericho Turnpike in Mineola.
Mineola. Yeah.
And Anita sings everywhere. So let's talk about you, your team, the what's it called? Those guys. What are those guys called?
The Retirement Village
The
people.
Retirement Village people.
Yeah.
And they are terrific. And your
Yeah.
name is not Anita.
Not with the Retirement Village people, no. we have all fun names. And first of all, the Retirement Village people was created by Stevie GB, who is
Who I adore. He's never around though. He's hard to
yeah,
get.
he's an accountant and a professional comedian.
Yes.
And actually, he opened for Paul Anka once at Westbury Music Field.
And I love Paul Anka.
Yeah.
He's my man.
And so he and his friend George Galish, however they knew each other, they would meet for like lunch and stuff, and they would make up all these songs and everything. And then they decided to form this. They would be writing all these parody songs. So now they decided to form this group, which after the Village People, we are the Retirement Village People.
And you play all over Suffolk for that, right?
Suffolk, Nassau County, we do a lot of libraries. We get a lot of library bookings, so it'll be like 2:00 in the afternoon. They are free events.
Which is wonderful.
Yeah,
really good.
really great. And so we all have funny names. We have another fella in the group called Les Deegan.
Yes, and he's been on the show too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, he's great. Yes.
He's a bit of a comic as well. He's written some parody songs for the group that he does, and he does a lot of, like myself, senior centers, entertain and sing at senior centers and stuff. So, so in the group, Les, because he is less young, all right? And then we have, between Stevie GB and Joe Galish, they are Cranky Carmichael and Monty Belligerent.
Oh,
so
so
they
it's
say, so
quite
we're
a crew.
cranky and belligerent.
Yeah.
And because my name's Anita, I'm Anita Knapp. So, K-N-A-P-P, Anita Knapp.
Okay. But you also do great performances. We've seen you. What's that Italian restaurant we love going to in Hampstead, not Hampstead Avenue, where they make that great lasagna.
Oh, God. You
We
think I
went last
remember?
year.
I think I remember.
You know where
All
we're
over the
talking
place.
about. I love their lasagna. You can't remember it? Okay.
No,
Where do you
no.
sing most of the time now?
Well, right now, I do Sergio's in Massapequa.
Right, and who's the Barbara
Once a month.
Streisand girl?
That's
you?
Hello, gorgeous.
Ah.
Yeah, that's me, darling.
I never
Yeah.
saw you do Barbara Streisand.
Oh, you never saw me
You
do
wear a
one?
wig?
Yes, I do. I have a wig for that now. I do a Streisand tribute. And matter of fact, just yesterday, I did Tanner Park Senior Center, and I was hired to do Barbara
Streisand.
Streisand, and they were wonderful. They were
Tanner
just,
Park, yeah?
they were wonderful. And the one girl said to me, "Wow, you got a standing ovation from seniors." They don't like
They
to
had
stand-
to get up.
but they were great. They were great, and I love doing that. But you can't do that all over the
No,
place.
and don't you
so
sing with another lady, the lady with the black hair? She was a senior American lady. She wears the black, a lot of black, short black hair. No, you don't sing with her. I remember her.
No.
Her name was Love. No, something Love. No, okay. What's the restaurant? Restaurants you sing at?
Well, right now I'm doing what is it? Oh God, because there's different ones out there all the time. Like I was doing Gusto
Yes.
Vino for a while.
Well,
and
we won't talk about that.
yeah, we won't talk about that.
I don't like that.
And I was doing Sophia's for a while. You know, I'm kind of like
Sophia's we like.
hunting
She's
around.
a very nice
Yeah.
lady. I love her. And where else? Casariano, you kind of hang out with Eddie Sessa sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
then what about
and now
that
he's
big
also at the
event?
Polo Lounge.
Yeah, what about the event you did with Eddie where you were the nurse?
Oh gosh, yeah. Eddie Sessa wrote this play called Music and Laughter Therapy.
Right.
And I was I call it the tacky trashy nurse.
Yes.
I had a blonde, long curly wig for
Yes,
that.
yes.
And
you
I
did.
was kind of like this. You know, when I would do my stuff.
That was great. We enjoyed it. We was
Yeah.
at Leonard's.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Packed.
we premiered it there. It was great.
was
But yeah,
packed.
now he's not doing that now, so I don't know. But
But
it keeps me busy.
you
Keeps
were
me
busy. And then you sang on your deck during the
Oh
pandemic.
God! During
The
the,
whole neighborhood
pandemic,
heard it.
yes. I couldn't stand not being able to get out and sing. So one day I just set up my little system on my front porch of my house, and I'm on a corner. I live on a corner house, and I started singing. And then I had friends of mine that lived like 3 blocks away. They said, "We can hear the music all the way over here." So they drove over. The neighbors were coming and putting their lawn chairs on my front lawn, and I'm singing for them, you know. But
Yeah.
I just felt like I had to sing. I couldn't.
Well, you couldn't take
not
it. It was
not
too much.
sing. And I actually, before I got out onto the porch, I did some recordings in the house where I used, you know, my
special
phone, and
equipment.
I videoed myself just singing in the house. And I remember I sang Celine Dion's version of God Bless America. And I was getting all
Teary-eyed.
teared up because it, you know, we never experienced anything like this before, where everything just shuts down.
Exactly.
And, you know, it was like,
Yeah.
ah! And I had posted that on Facebook, and every now and then it'll pop up, and I'm like, it's because it was just so emotional
Yeah,
for me
absolutely.
to
But you've grown
be
a lot
doing
since I know you because you're in so many different places now.
yeah,
You
always
do.
always looking for more, always looking for new places to
Yeah,
perform.
I can't
you
remember
know.
the name of the restaurant. I'm surprised you don't
I
remember.
can't
it.
remember.
They had the best lasagna around.
What's oh gosh.
Yeah. And I had my
She's determined.
50th birthday there. My 60th
Was it in
birthday.
Suffolk County?
No,
Nassau
no, it
County?
was right nearby Levittown on the side somewhere there. It's all right. What's it? Belmore, near Belmore. But anyway, it was
Oh, Guy Anthony's.
no.
No.
She's a lady that her and her daughter have 2 restaurants.
Oh,
Now
oh,
you know who
oh,
I
oh,
mean.
Oh.
It'll come to you. It'll come to you.
Oh my God! I'm having a brain.
That's
a brain.
all right. You're having a brain freeze. I
Yes,
have them all the
I know
time.
exactly who
I
you're
had
talking
one this
about.
morning. A brain freeze.
Yeah.
I did because I slept too much this morning. And
Oh
if
my
you sleep,
God.
if you don't get up every day and stick with your routine, it's not good at our age.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you guys are younger
You
than
get
me.
lost.
so.
You get lost.
But this is my book, From Fire to Freedom. And
I
this
just
is,
love
shows
the-
me getting kicked in the butt
Mm-hmm.
and then flying up. And there are 70 women in my book.
Oh.
All wrote a story.
Il Bacetto.
Il Bacetto. That's
Il
the restaurant.
Bacetto.
Il Bacetto. If you go there, tell her you saw it on the show.
Jerusalem. They're on Jerusalem Avenue, just off
The
of
best Italian
Hitsville
food.
Road. Yeah,
And
very, very small,
my 60th
unpretentious
birthday
place.
was there, and it was
but
lovely.
everything homemade. They make their own bread.
Yeah, and they
make
make
that.
lasagna from scratch.
Il Bacetto.
Yes, it's a great place.
I don't remember what it means in Italian. I have no
Yeah, I
idea.
don't either. So this is my book.
Wow.
So go ahead. I'm
And,
sorry.
Yeah, the book is all about
I love
people
it.
just like all of us. And it's all about what happens when you're 50, let go, fired, or in a bad situation,
Oh,
and
yeah.
how you change. And all 50 of these women wrote a book after being in my book.
Oh wow!
Wow.
And we also worked with Red Penguin Books, and we publish books. So I work with Red Penguin because she was the one that helped me write this.
Wow.
Her name is Stephanie Larkin. She be called the head penguin. And I spent more on this little book because I was young and dumb than I did on this book. which is
Really?
triple the
Oh my
size,
goodness.
Because I got good advice, you know.
Yeah.
But this I
Learning.
printed about 20 times with mistakes in it. You know, and this only got printed once.
Now,
so it goes
which one did you
long.
create first?
This was 20 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
This was first job
well, you're
loss.
forgiven. You know, you live in. You got to
this-
make mistakes to learn.
Right, and this was second job loss. So every time I
Okay.
lost a job, I wrote a book. And now I don't have a job. I do freelance, and I do marketing, and I call it PR in your pocket. Because when you leave this show, you get the video.
Yeah.
It's in your pocket. You pay 1/3 the price of PR companies, and you get to share
Wow.
it every day.
Yeah.
And I also do other things. You know, I do mini events,
Yeah.
and we do weird kind of marketing at a wacky kind of way.
Yeah.
Because wacky sells.
Didn't you do some kind of, like a show with Italian show?
Yes, we do Italian.
Right.
We
Were
do
you,
both.
weren't you on the show?
Yeah,
Or you were
yeah.
the, what was your role?
I'm in the Fontanas.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw
Jerry
that,
Ferretti.
and I'm
Jerry
coming
Ferretti
up
wrote
soon.
that. Yes.
We're hoping to get on Netflix.
You should see her. I've
know.
seen some.
I
oh my
saw her
God, she's
before, and I'm
a natural.
Yeah, it happened from volunteering.
She's a
Wow.
natural. Oh
Oh,
my
I
God.
could see that. Right. That's why
Yeah.
when I heard she was, I'm like,
Well,
oh,
because
I know
like
that.
you, I got bored with just doing what I'm doing, so I went and volunteered at the film festival. Everybody goes to one film festival once in your life. We take over Lindenhurst for 4 days.
Wow.
You eat, you see films. It's the greatest day in the world, and you have 4 days of it if you want.
Right.
But you tend to pick whatever films you want to see.
you want to see?
Most of the films are true
Okay.
about people.
Documentaries or
And real films, and some are
Yes, wow.
dumb, some are religious, and some are wacky. And then there's the horror
Right.
films. So if you don't like horror, you don't go to the horror day.
Okay.
Okay.
But what
Wacky.
They
I like wacky.
what they do with the horror films is unbelievable because they really horror and the blood and guts and everything.
Oh,
the
God.
makeup artists
See, this would be
do
me.
a great job.
I would just black
I'll
out.
never forget my
I
friend
do.
Donna Morales because we went to see her. Susan was with me, and there she is with a hatchet out in the Hamptons, killing this man, hitting him over and over again, watching his guts come out, and like that was a whole side of her I never knew.
Yeah, some people really like that stuff.
Yeah,
I
but
bet you
It
made
makes me
sure
a-
you never
makes me a
disagreed
little
with her
I'm-
about
I
anything.
get creeped out with that. I like more of the wacky films. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most of the people that I've met through the filming is retired teachers that want to do something else. People that maybe went through trauma and needed a change. And you can in the beginning, you don't get paid in the beginning because you have to make your way, but you can be extras. So most of the people in my club have been extras because they're retired and like, well,
Right.
do it,
Wow.
and you get free lunch.
Yeah.
And then you hang out with some great people and you watch.
Yeah. Well.
And that's how what happened to me. And then I met the great Jerry Ferretti.
Oh, he's
And
great.
he cast me in 3 films. One of which is about politics, which is why I lost this job. And the other one is about a documentary about a child, which is what this book is about.
Okay.
And then there was one called all about a talk show hosts. And Greg, my other co-host, was on it with me. And we didn't have any problem doing it because we do it all the time. So everybody should once
Wow.
go to volunteer at the film festival. It's coming up in October for 4 days. Lindenhurst will be full of people on that one street, and it's a great day. It's a great day out.
Well, I think I'm going to look it up. Sounds
And you
fabulous.
can always look on my
So
information.
you got recruited from going there?
Yes, and Jerry now has put me in 3 films, and now I'm in the Fontanas, which is a
You're the mother, right?
parody. I'm a mother of 4 Italian bad sons, and 4
That sounds
Hey, it's
four
not-
daughter-in-laws that hate me.
Wow.
Even Susan was in the film, working as a waitress.
Oh.
And in her heyday, in between jobs, Susan was a waitress. So it's funny how
Typecast again.
life brings you back into different things. I never did acting because I never. But I'm Italian. And I did not have to act too much to act the way I
It's a
act.
natural. Okay.
And my daughter says, Ma, it's not too far from who you are.
That's right.
But when you do something like that, your family doesn't believe it
Yes.
until they come to the screening.
Till they see
And then
it.
they see it and they're
And
like,
they're
oh my
like,
Yeah.
gosh,
oh
she's
my
really
God.
in.
Yeah.
my mother's become an actress.
Well, they say
Or
it,
whatever.
but I don't think of myself that way. But yet, when we see some of the clips, you were there, right, for the one show? Or the other
Yes,
two? Yes.
yes.
And it was great.
were
And it's 7
incredible.
episodes, just like Sopranos. Only it's the Fontanas.
Oh, I can't wait.
And now we're going to be starting
see.
filming for the second set of episodes,
Oh, I have to
May 1st.
Yeah.
I got to
Yeah.
catch up then.
But you can just Google the Fontanas. We're on YouTube.
It's
Okay.
interesting that you say that people don't believe till they see
Yes.
it,
Yes.
because I had always wanted to be in theater and stuff. I was in my high school play. If I didn't get into my high school play, I think I would have just
Cried.
forget
Forget it.
But anyhow, so now I'm married like five years, and I always would read the casting calls, and there was a casting call for a play in our neighborhood. It was over in North Babylon, and I wanted it so bad to try out for it, and my husband really didn't know that side of me.
Right.
You know, the singing and the wanting. Yeah, I used to sing down my basement all the time, but we were too busy just going out dating, having fun. You know, that just. So I wanted to try out for it, but I wanted it so bad, I didn't even know how to say it. So I just said to him, "Oh, I have to go out for a little bit. Where are you going?" I just gotta go out. You know, I said, "Well, if I tell you, you promise not to laugh." So I told him I was going to try out for this show. I can't even remember the name of the first show. And he laughed. And, you know, I was in my 20s and my self-confidence was like gone. So I didn't try out. I went to go see the show when it opened. It was the James Street Players.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah.
Yeah, they're excellent. And I literally had to hold on to my chair because I wanted to run up and be on the stage with everybody. So after that, I thought, no, this is it. Next time they advertise for something, I said,
I'm gonna
him,
do it.
I'm trying out. My girlfriend's husband was a music teacher, so he helped me. You know, I think I did Big Spender was what I remember that. I did
Song
Big
from
Spender.
Big
and-
Spender?
and- yeah,
Love
yeah.
that song.
The minute you walk in the joint.
Boom.
Yeah, so I got into the
don't sing
show,
either.
you know, was
I
part
just
of the
do the bump,
chorus,
bump.
and they would have a lot of people in, you know, so I don't remember the name of the first show I did, but I was part of the chorus. And again, I'm working a full-time job. So again, my husband didn't get it 3 times a week, which is
Yeah, it's a
why I
lot
don't
of-
do it anymore.
it's a lot of
You know,
time,
now
yeah.
it taught me that I really just want to sing. But those 3 times a week, and of course one of those days is a Sunday, and I'm working full time, and he threw everything at the wall, bitched and moaned and complained about. So then opening night, he drops me off, and then he was coming to see the show afterwards, you know, because you have to be there early. And we're walking back to the car when the show is over, and this is why he was a man. He looks at me and he goes, "You're trying out for the next one, right?"
That was nice.
Yeah. He didn't have to apologize. He just, and then he was behind me
100%.
100%. I did like 2 more shows with them, and then he says, "Hey, the same people are always playing the leads. Nah. You try out for a lead next time."
See, he got you
Oh
going.
my God. He was the one that brought the first karaoke tracks into the house.
Really?
Yes, and a player to play them on, and it had wheels on it. And I said, "Oh, honey, I'm rolling this right out the door." He goes, "What are you talking about?" I knew I was with the Northport Chorale at the time, and I became president of the Northport Chorale, and I knew there was a little group from that did senior centers.
And that's how you got into that.
That's how I got into that. And I called them, hey, I got this thing, you know, do you think I could use this and all that? So they said, "Oh, yeah, because you give our piano player a break, you know, because she was like in her 80s. And so I
That's
started
great.
doing that, and then boom.
And look at you now. What's
Look
your
at me
favorite
now.
song?
Oh, God. And, you know, I don't have a favorite song.
Come on.
I don't.
One of
I
those songs you do in the bar at the piano. What is that song? I've seen you do these songs.
I know, but I don't. There's so
You don't
many
have a
songs I
favorite?
love. I really don't have a favorite.
It's not
It's
a
like a
poppy
favorite color. I don't have a favorite color. Yeah, I just don't. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Hey.
Do you have
Yours?
a favorite song?
Well, I love My Way. That's my favorite song. And we got to hear Eddie Sessa
Eddie did,
sing
yeah,
it
and the
last night.
story
We went to a
behind
beautiful
it.
concert.
The story behind
He
it.
explained a lot of things about Frank Sinatra that we never knew. Because he was a friend of his. So before every song, that he sang,
He had a
gave
story.
a monologue.
Yeah. Oh,
That was
boy.
one of the
That was
best shows
fabulous.
I've seen of him. But we see him a lot.
Yeah.
He's like we're his fan club.
Uh-huh.
But we have a few.
With My
performers.
Way,
My
the
Way is my
Retirement
favorite.
Village people, they wrote
They
a
write a
parody
funny
of
one?
that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's called Her Way. And he did it her way, and he says, and every Tuesday night, garbage went out. And everybody, you always know when this line is sung because they have a line in there about, and when we got lost on Montauk Highway, I didn't say, I didn't tell, but we were going her way. It's brilliant. They wrote Stephen G.B. and George Galicia. It is brilliant. Oh my
I'm
god!
sure you get a
could
lot of
sing that.
stuff.
For the pageant. They would love that.
They would love that. At
No,
the
I could do
pageant.
Memory because I do a parody of Memory
What is that?
that I can't sing it straight anymore. Midnight, I wake up and remember that I left the door open and the groceries outside. Where the hell did I put my keys? Oh, look, there they are, underneath the TV guide. Yeah, it goes.
I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Terrific.
You
You're
are.
signing up. You're signing up next year, Susan. We have to get her to do it. We'll support you. We'll be behind you. Definitely. Definitely. That'd be
I'm going to
great.
be tracking you down.
That's true. Right? Yeah, and then you do the serious ones too.
Yeah, oh god. And I love the Barbara ballads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know.
What's the one of the Barbaras? Sing a little quickie on that. So we're running out of time soon.
He touched me. He put his hand near mine and then he touched me. I felt a sudden tingle when he touched me. The sparkle, a glow. Yeah.
Nice.
I added a new song. It's actually two songs together to my repertoire, and it's 7.5 minutes long because it's the last song from A Star Is Born when Christopherson dies in the
Original with her.
yeah,
Or
and
second one.
and she sings with One More Look at You, and it's very emotional.
Right.
But then it goes into with one more look at you, are you watching me now?
Wow.
So it goes
Great.
into Are You Watching Me Now?
Thank you, Anita.
And
This
of course,
is
then
great.
that one ends on a big high note to that. But it's long, but I love it. I get so emotional.
Well, how do people
in it.
find you? On Facebook, Anita Starlight,
Anita
right?
Starlight. I have an Anita Starlight page. I believe we have a page for the Retirement Village
Okay,
people.
well, they can always find her from me.
And it's Starlight, Lite.
Exactly.
I always say I'm not a light bulb. I'm
And she's
Starlight.
not a light bulb,
I'm
everyone.
not a light bulb.
This is great. Listen, guys, life is a journey. It's not a race.
That's-
Stay on the path, even if it means getting those boots a little dirty.
Oh,
And on
yeah.
that note, I got to tell you, this was a great show.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you came.
I am so impressed with everything you do. Oh my goodness.
And you know, guys, at the end of the show, we need to do something great. So what do you want to do? We got a minute left. Everybody, come out of your comfort zone. You say something now.
Oh gosh. Just come and support women being 60 plus. That we are a statement in itself. Just
This
here
is true.
today.
This is true.
Vivacious, energetic, loving, fun, and ready to go to our 100.
And Anita?
Support entertainers and local restaurants.
Exactly. Go out and see Anita.
Oh,
You'll have
and
a great
support
time.
this woman here. She
Watch.
puts on a fabulous show.
Yeah.
Watch,
A
like,
fabulous
and
show.
share. And don't forget, vote for Valentina. I am in a contest now with the Women's Magazine.
Oh.
We have 4 days left. I'm number 4. I could win a trip and $20,000 to help my show.
Woo!
Check it out on Facebook.
Vote.
And it's been a great show. You guys were great guests. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Pick up that little bandana there. Yeah, that's your thing today.
Yeah.
There you go.
And then this one is now that we're done, we can
Yep, ring the
It
bell.
says,
drinks.
Ring
And
for
you know
a
that
drink.
song?
Ring
You
for a
can
drink,
ring
baby.
my bell.
Ring my
Ring my
bell. Ring my bell.
That's it. Go ahead, Anita. This is the end.
Hey.
Great people, really.
Oh, it was a
Don't
lot of
forget
fun.
about the book. It's a great
Yes.
Mother's Day gift.
100%.
Very inexpensive. You get it at Barnes and Noble or online.
Yeah.
And this is a great book for anyone because it tells you anybody can change, even me.
Yeah, that's the one thing I
I'll
have
tell
to
ya.
agree. Change is
Important, but it's
impossible.
hard.
It's hard.
But
It's hard.
anything is possible in today's world.
If
Yeah.
you just open up
your minds.
your
Yeah,
mind.
and you
And
make the
forget
choice to do
about
it.
the small stuff.
Oh yeah, gotta
That's
let
it.
go.
And on that note, this is going to be a wrap.